Hello, everyone. So I thought to discuss the conceptual difference between the hashtag stay at home and together at home. So last time we spoke about stay at home, and now we're saying that stay at home is a differentiated state, meaning I'm in my house, another person's in their house. We're all staying home separately but together. So what does it mean together at home? So together at home, okay, so it's a shared experience. That's true. But more essentially, it's our shared connection to a tzaddik, to the tzaddik of the generation in particular, to the righteous person of the generation. That we have this, we learn from Purim with Mordechai that he learned publicly with 23,000 students. And it's not that they just were his students. Is that it says that he, in a way, adopted them. Not biologically, they still had their fathers and they still went home to their parents. But there's this aspect of the personal undertaking of a spiritual mentor to foster the growth of a child and to see them with says to Torah chuppah masim tovim, to grow up in Torah, in marriage, in good deeds, and then to raise a family and inspire others. And so when we talk about the last time we spoke about Joseph and about realizing our true identity of who we truly are and to connect to others like an author connects to readership, to connect to others, to raise up students. Now we're saying stronger than that. It's in order to get to this together at home mentality, it's not enough that everyone is having their own Torah classes and inspiring. It's all with the realization that we're all teaching the Torah of Mashiach, which is the new Torah that we're revealing now, the new Torah of Mashiach, and that new Torah is taught by the tzaddik of the generation. Meaning what? Is that here I am reaching out to you. Hopefully we can start some nice dialogue, anyone that has questions and so forth. And then there's another person, and wherever they are, in Israel or somewhere else in the world, that is doing the same, and so forth throughout the world. Now we're all in our separate homes, but we're all together in teaching the Torah of Mashiach. So the topic of this class from Rabbi Ginsburg was inspiration, Hashra. And Hashra is an awakening from below, of returning to God. So to return to God, to being courageous. So the in between this idea of staying at home, meaning individually, that we're all individually in our places, and all together at home as one, takes chazak v'yametz libecha, as explained in this class. It takes chazak, which strength, which is explained as Torah learning, that every moment to learn Torah. Again, specifically, the inner dimension of the Torah is the Torah of Mashiach, the new revelations, the horizon line, the cutting edge of Torah thought, of the mystery is the inner dimension of the Torah. And then to be courageous of heart. What does it mean to be courageous? Is to do mitzvos, to do God's commandments actively, but in a courageous way. It says speaking truth to power, to speak up, to activism, but all according to Torah. So when we have this readiness and this mentality and this willingness, so we have a life, we have this excitement and raising up students adopting these spiritual children, or children, but with taking a personal responsibility of their spiritual well-being. And when we have this, it's through our amunas tzaddikim, through our strength, in our strengthening our faith in the righteous, and God forbid not to give up. This whole thing is having hope. Tikva, to have hope. That hashra, inspiration, that equals the numerical value of tikva, of hope, as explained in this class. So this is the together at one approach, meaning what? That all together we'll leave and to the redemption. From our respective homes, from all corners of the world, this is the ingathering of exiles that we should experience right now. So when we talked about identity, when we talk about Joseph, we talk about what it means to emulate the tzaddik, to come close to the tzaddik. So there's initially, when we come close to a tzaddik, we have hashra. It's very exciting, right? Maybe we even help the tzaddik in whatever fashion we can. But then when we go home, back to our lives, right? So the idea is to bring that inspiration with us and strengthen our connection to the tzaddik no matter where we are in the world.